Hey there, welcome back to our channel. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Dude. So this is part 4 of a long series of videos that we're going to be bringing to you. Today is all about Star Wars. We have so many things to show you before we actually show you and put the pins, Star Wars pins on the wall. But let's start with, Johnny, let's start with the popcorn bucket. We have a popcorn bucket that we had gotten the last, I think, maybe second to the last trip to Disney. We're from Peshtigo, Wisconsin, so there is no going to Disney every day for us like we would love. But a couple trips ago, we had gotten this popcorn bucket, and I'm so excited because it was like one of the last ones they had while we were there. We had heard later that they actually got more, but nonetheless, very fun popcorn bucket, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that Stormtrooper. Love the way they did this. I love the smoky dirt on it, and just neat. Yep, very cool. And so you can open up the bottom there.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely a collector item, and it's got the strap. I don't know what else to say about this, but just it's a really cool, and it sits on top of our entertainment center down here in the lower level.
I tell you what, that kind of sucks is that all the years that we went to Hollywood Studios, I kept telling myself, they had the Millennium Falcon popcorn buckets. Yep. And I kept telling myself, next year I'll get it. Next time I show up, I'll get it. Next time we go there, I'll get it.
And you didn't get it.
And I never did, and I never did. And now they don't have it anymore. That sucks.
Little bummer.
I should have just...
I suppose we'll have to search for it.
Yeah.
You should have got it.
I know. I should have just...
I think the reason you didn't right away is because carrying it through the park. And
then through the airport,
we were at
then on the
Hollywood
plane.
Studios where we saw it a lot of times.
Yeah.
But it is a neat popcorn bucket.
Oh, well.
Yep. Next time. So that's number 1. And the number 2 is we're going to step through the pins that we're going to put on the board today. And so I'll start. This particular Silent Night, Jedi Night, this one here we got at St. Charles, kind of a toy show in St. Charles from Debbie and Larry, I think their names are. And they have a lot of pins that you can buy, as well as other things like, right, they have stuffed animals, they have, or plush or whatever you want to call them. They have pop, Funko Pop. They have a lot of different things, but we always focus on the pins. Anyway, I wish they went every time to that event, but there were COVID, there were other things that they didn't show up at that event. Bummed us out because we looked forward to that event. They do it, like, if you heard our last video, they do it twice a year, once in like April that we're hoping to go to, and once in October, I think.
I believe so.
And so I always reach out to Larry and I say, are you guys going to be there? Are you guys? And I'm so disappointed when they're not, but I understand. It's tough to make everything. But anyway, this is Yoda here. And he's going to go on the board, and we'll save the card. Johnny?
So I got this pen from my sister-in-law, Mary, for my birthday one year.
Thanks, Mary.
Thank you, Mary. I unfortunately cannot tell you what the name of this ship is. No clue.
If you know it, put it in the messages. Return of the Jedi, it says on the back.
Yeah, there's a
limited edition 2300.
2300. There was a guy I worked with by name Steve. He would probably be able to answer this question in a heartbeat, unlike me. I do love Star Wars, I always have, but I'm not that knowledgeable into it. So
we watch the Star Wars movies, but we didn't so much watch, like my friend at work was telling me about the Star Wars more on kind of the more the what is it, the cartoon character type. And there's more characters that we haven't watched that. We should.
But anyway, so I got this for my birthday. It's a really cool pen. There's another one I have. It's already up on the wall that she gave me. But definitely want to show this and give a shout out to Mary and say thank you.
All right, next set. This pin set we actually purchased at Galaxy's Edge in one of the shops. We just thought it was a cool set. No big story behind it.
And again, I don't know the names of each one. My bad.
Of the characters?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's obviously a Stormtrooper, but...
well, it's kind of got some stuff on there.
Can you read that?
No, I can't. They're fun to collect.
We're good. We're real good.
They're beautiful. That's okay. Who cares? Can't all know everything. Very fun. Oh, and I want to mention, shout out to my sister Betty, who just embroidered Johnny's shirt yesterday. This is the way. Johnny, actually, you helped her.
Yeah, I did.
Kind of learned how to watch the machine run. But it is
But the best thing I could do was sit there and watch it.
It took quite a while to embroider all that stitches. But
I think it was 29,000 stitches.
I don't
29
even
plus.
know. But the design was actually this bronzy orange with black, but because we wanted it on this gray shirt, the gray or silver kind of made sense with the orange.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your Yoda down here.
Grogu.
Grogu. Very, very cool shirt and very well done.
Yeah, it was really nice. She did an excellent job.
A lot of stitches there.
A lot of stitches.
Anyway, thanks, Bet.
Thank you.
And then, so that was my second pin, Johnny.
So speaking of Galaxy's Edge, Huge and I, or Dude, I'm sorry, were fortunate enough to be down there on the opening of Galaxy's Edge. And I believe this is where we picked up this pin.
Limited edition, 2000. That was one of the opening days pins. We could not get the other one. They were sold out already.
I just remember,
crazy day.
I remember coming around the corner and seeing all those people standing down there. And they hadn't even opened up the doors yet.
We went to the park, we went to Disney World from Wisconsin at least 3 trips before we even got to Galaxy's Edge and be able to even get to see and be on the ride.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
True.
It was like there was no getting in. Anyway, that's really cool, isn't it?
Yep.
So that'll go on the board. That was the last of our pins that are going to go on the board.
Wish we had more.
And then I'm grabbing 2 more things here. So I work with a friend at work. Of course, I work with a friend at work. And he's so talented. And I showed you in a prior video, we showed you a piece of Disney art that he made. And I'll try not to be real long here, but I have to show off a couple more pieces we bought from him. And so happy we did. And I just want to do a shout out to my friend Shannon and his wonderful creative artwork he can do. And I want to show you guys. So we had bought this Darth Maul artwork from him. It's layers of paper on top of each other that you can't really see without being in person, but they're just layers of paper on top of each other to give it like a neat 3D effect, or 7 or 11D effect. And he signs them and dates them, and it's just awesome artwork. If you are a collector of custom art, you probably could make something that fits your needs or your wants. I know that he did a Disney one that I just absolutely love, and this one here is Darth Maul. And so this is orderable on his site, beartalways.com. I'm going to show you that really close up here so you can know. I think we've got a link in the channel to it. I'll show you another close-up of his business card, but this is Darth Maul. And it's plexiglass with all these layers of paper, and it comes with a metal chain so you can hang it. Very lightweight. Awesome work.
A lot of patience.
Thank you, Shannon.
Yes, thank you.
And he's got an adorable wife, Jennifer. So go look at Be Art Always. Here's the business card. Go out there and check their site out. And again, if there's something particular that you collect or would love, talk to him. Send a message. I'm sure he could do something. And, custom artwork.
They're incredible.
We're just loving this, and you're going to see that because we're going to keep buying from him. So the second one we got for you Star Wars fans, Ahsoka. Now here is a better view of, look at all the layers of paper on top of each other there in those cutouts. And this is Ahsoka. I could not resist it. Again, I think we got number
3.
Number 3 on this one. I yelled at him. I said, I wanted number 1. But go out there, check them out. Again, I think we have a link in the channel. If we don't, I will get one there. And they're on this metal nice chain. Very easy to hang. And I'm going to show you one more time.
Those are really cool.
One more time. beartalways.com. All right. So go out there and order a piece of custom artwork. Or if there's something that you absolutely love, let's say that you love Hello Kitty. I'm sure he could do something. So that said, we're going to pause here, and now we're going to put these Star Wars pins on the wall. So please join us, and we'll show you how they're looking on the wall. Give us 1 second. Thanks.
Okay, here's our wall again. Let's see.
So again, this is pin, series 4 of our Fill Up the Wall series. If you missed, we had series part 1, 2, and 3. 3 was Stitch focused, and 4 is Star Wars focused.
Okay, so here's that Millennium Falcon pin.
Hey Johnny, do this one. That would go really good in that spot you left open.
Do you think we'll fit there?
I think it will fit there. So that before you do that, show the people the inside of that. That is Jabba's sailing barge ship.
So you opened it up and you got Jabba there.
Jabba's inside of that pin. That's called Jabba's sail barge, and it's from 2015, I think it said. And yeah, limited edition 2300.
I think the group set's called Star Wars Weekends.
Okay.
There's other pins in the set
pins
too as well.
That series. Okay. Put that in that spot. I think it'll fit.
I might have to move these down though.
Well, then so be it. Move it down a little bit.
Okay.
Now's the time. We don't like to move these too much because the cork, you know, every time you move them, the cork can loosen a little bit. But just put the other ship up first, maybe.
Yep.
Good thing I'm here.
Yeah.
That is a cool looking pin. Now, unfortunately, you don't get to see that it has a hinge and opens on the wall, but we know.
What can you do?
I love this set.
So,
The 626 set.
Put you there.
That is a really sharp looking pin, how they did that.
Put you there.
It's like a red metal looking.
It is pretty slick looking.
Yeah.
I'll put you there.
All right.
All right.
Then we have from Galaxy's Edge opening day. Will it fit there? No.
I was not thinking about putting those other ones there, but let's just put it here for time being.
Okay. And then maybe those other ones can get on the right side of it. I'm not sure.
Up here?
Will they fit?
I was thinking like one right here.
All right.
Put there.
Make it up as you go along, guys.
Put you there.
Isn't it fun though? So now we get to see them. We don't just have them in a bin.
Christmas Yoda. You go there.
He's got to go there.
And you fit right there. And I think that's it.
Was that it for this
Unfortunately,
series?
that was it. We need more. We need more
really
Star
great.
Wars pins.
Well, we're going to keep going. So that was part 4 again. And so be in tune for part 5 coming up. We're not sure which one we're going to go with next, so it's a little surprise. All right, but be watching. Talk to you soon.
See ya.
Bye.